Who are the best backlines for the solo leveling collab characters? Now, with solo leveling coming out, they are pretty darn fun. And the beautiful part about it, oh, excuse me, I'm stuttering. The beautiful part about it is if you pull all three, you can run them together as a team. And then his banner is also pretty good as well because they offer pretty decent backlines as well. Halloween Easton, I wouldn't really recommend her, but she is still a viable option for a backline unit if you don't have anything. Christmas Roxy, pretty good backline overall for humans. And then, well, for anything, honestly, just not even humans, because if you apply debuffs, she gives you HP. Simple as that. And then you got Green Secret, probably the best on this list. So let's take a look at all of them, and then we'll get into like showcasing each and every one of them. All right, so best backline off rip. I think you can't go wrong with Green Secret. Let me just preface this video by saying, like, I'm gonna be yapping for the first part, but if you want to skip ahead and like to the showcases, actually I'll probably do one match with each of them. But I'll talk about who I think is probably their best backline. So Green Secret, without a shadow of a doubt, is the best because he's lowering HP and he's giving 15% basic stats off rip to humans and or demons. So that immediately is pretty good. And also he's kind of like newer and his CC is pretty decent. So I think he stands above all. CC wise, probably the second best of the backlines that I'll mention today. So yeah, that's the best for him. Green Secret is obviously 100% the best. Second thing we should mention is probably Green Percival. Just overall like survivability. He's not giving no offense in particular, but he is giving a hefty amount of defense related. I think up to 30% defense related for applicable allies, but applicable allies are humans, and I think it's like maybe 4 Koa or something like that. Humans and 4 Koa or something like that, but maybe fairies. But I think I might be thinking of the light Percival. I don't think fairies is incorporated into this Percival, but overall defense, not a bad thing. That just helps you live. And plus you got an auto taunt unit, so helping him tank will be good as well. So that's number 2. I think the next person we should probably mention is Red Jenna. She might be on the lower end, like after Percival. I think living is above offense, but if you want to talk offense, she's easily probably the best option. One, she goes 10% attack related on the full human team. All of them are human. I know Barrel's unknown, but if he's on a team with Jinwoo, he counts as human, so he gets that. And then our Holy Relic gives 12% attack related to humans, even as a backline. That's 22% attack related. I have not used her yet in the video, but I think, well, I will be using her in this video, but I have not made her a standalone video. But what she gives in offensive power, she lacks in CC. Look at this CC, 65k. Do you think that is okay for a big 2024, 2025 unit? No. you have the, I say the good benchmark for a backline unit should always be at least 68k. At 6, she's at 6'6" with cosmetics, and she's at 65k. You think that's okay? You think that's okay? No, that's what I thought. So, you at least need to be 68k. But moving on from Jenna, she's self-explanatory. The biggest amount of offense you could possibly get is 100% her. Now, the next backline unit you could possibly go with might just be Halloween Easton, specifically. With Jinwoo doing double damage on his skills and whatnot, it might, I wouldn't say it's easy to get a kill, but if you play right, you can easily pick somebody off and start revving up her PvP passive. Now she gives 7% basic stats per dead enemy, so essentially you get nothing, right? But then if you pick somebody off with Jinwoo, whatever you do your first turn, boom, 7% basic stats, and she's lower engaged by 2. That's just pretty nice. I think this character might be tied with the next character that I'm going to mention. So the more you kill, the more basic stats you get. And I think she is probably on equal par of Roxy. Might be a little bit better, but I think she's on the same tier as this Christmas Roxy right here. So you apply debuffs on the enemy, or they have buffs on, which is probably likely because unknown characters they ain't going nowhere. Let's be honest. So the Nachi ain't going nowhere. So if they got buffs, I get HP, 2% HP per buff or debuff, up to 20%. And if I kill them, I can lower their gauge by 2, so it counters ult rush. Peak. peak. This overall good survivability, you may have to rely on them having buffs, but if you can apply debuffs like Jinwoo, then you straight. You good. You gonna be all right. He got infect and he's lowering all stats. That's a good amount of Roxy kit covered. So I think that pretty much wraps up the human side of things. We can take a scroll and see like what else we could possibly do. Oh, should we go over honorable mentions? I think those are obviously the best, but I think it's time to go over honorable mentions. Let me know if I missed something in the comment sections below. But in terms of honorable mentions, we got to go SR Gil Thunder. That's always gonna be honorable mention because defense. I know it's old, it's ancient, but if you ain't got nothing, you just download the game for solo leveling and you pull green SR Gil Thunder. That's still something. that's still something, bro. Obviously you can go with Blue Jenna as well. I don't think I'll be going over honorable mentions. I'll be going over the best, like what I think the 5 I mentioned before. Blue Jenna, her relic, you have to get a relic too. So if you have Blue Jenna, you have a relic, that's 12%. You won't be getting another 10% from the Red Jenna passive, but 12% is still 12%. That's really good attack-related stats. Then this Excalibur Arthur that they were giving out for free, he gives an ungodly amount of deep. Let me pull him up. Because I know Grand Cross Database got this character leaking. They both leaking stuff here. Shit. This Arthur is right here. Increase max HP of human allies by 10% for each one participating in a battle. Whenever the hero assumes a stand, you really gonna be going off this right here, this part. When he assumes a stance, one debuff effect is removed from each ally, and allies' crit defense increased by 5% for every debuff effect applied to them. So if they have debuffs on them, on us, this still takes effect for us too. So it gives us crit defense and crit defense. So that is pretty nice. And then this really is only usable for if he's on the field. So let's move on to the next character. The reason I say he's honorable mention because one, you probably just look. I can't say that. I can't say people click on this video just download the game, because if you watching me, you probably have been playing the game. But if you have this character and you miss dupes, that's probably why I'm putting him on honorable mention, because ain't nobody probably, maybe you took a break while they gave out a free Arthur, so he probably out the window for you. So moving on for other honorable mentions, it's really on the human tab I should be looking for. I think her holy relic is, she has me on field, right? Yeah, she has me on field. I was gonna mention her if her holy relic was backline, but I think that might be all in terms of other. In terms of human backlines that we're going over. Oh, how could I forget? Another honorable mention. Where's Ragnarok Bond? Ragnarok Bond is probably got to be up there with Arthur too. I'm not gonna say he just like completely fizzled out, because he does give a good amount of attack related stats. Where is bro? Let me just pull him up on Grand Cross Database. But y'all know what y'all will know him when y'all see him. This Bond right here. Increase all allies attack related stats by 10% and decrease all enemies pierce rate, crit damage, and crit. Ooh, hold on. He might make his way out of honorable mentions. Hold on. He probably going on that top list. Yeah. Never mind. He got to go under like Roxy and Halloween East and 100%, because just this decrease all enemies pierce rate and crit chance and crit damage. Yeah, we might have to revisit him. 100%. But I think that's probably it for the human tab. We've been over Jenna. We've been over Halloween East. We've been over Christmas Roxy. We've been over Arthur. I even said Gil Thunder if you have nothing else. I wouldn't say Hauser because this is 8% basic stats. That's just too old. But moving on to just good old general good backlines, you can't go wrong with Nachi. If you don't have nothing else and Nachi's on the banner, if you pull him, get Nachi. Build up Nachi. He is generally gonna like make your account just so much better, bro. If you don't have Nachi, bro, in Big 2025, I don't know what I can tell you. Other than that, can't go wrong with good old regular HP, just like Christmas Roxy. Just go ahead and get LR list up. Top 5 best PvE units in the game anyway. You get her relic, she giving you 15% HP related. That's it, plain and simple. Honorable mentions, I won't be using them though. So we've seen enough Secret, so I'll do y'all the service of not using Secret. We can go ahead and just use other stuff. So let's use Ragnarok Bond first, because I felt like I did him dirty and forgot about him. Where was he? Where was he? Or was he? You can also use him too, but he gives like HP for humans. That is something, like if you don't have nothing else. But I won't mention him because I don't really think he's all too good. What the fuck? Oh, let me find this Bond. There he is. So let's use him. Let's see how hard he can go. I'm gonna use Escanor Link on him because he's gonna die anyway. I might as well just keep Tarmail Link on Sun Jinwoo because he is the real winner, the real prize of this team, in my opinion. Barrow is fine and dandy, but I'm not using them all too much, and his stocks are kind of going down for me. So what do we got to use? We got to use him, Christmas Roxy, Halloween Easton, Jenna, and then we're not doing Secret because we've seen Secret in like all these videos. So let's buff Strip. Let's kill, and then hopefully Cha can kill her. I hope Cha can kill. She could not kill. Well, Bond, save us. You're low. Well, no. What's funny is I was raving about his lowering pierce rate crit. Whoa, got TikTok open. It was about the blast out ears. He lowers pierce rate, crit chance, and all that, but Millum can't be lowered for the first 2 turns. She cannot be lowered, so she does AoE. It kills Cha. Luckily, Barrow didn't die. And then this little guy ate my buffs, bro. Let's do this. If we infect. Is this buff gonna be after? After like all the buffs I have already? I hope it is. W absorb? No way it's before. Oh, it's after. Thank the heavens. Thank the heavens. Alright, Bond, come on, lock in. We still got a whole second life to work with too. Alright. Alright, Barrow gets to pop off. Barrow gets to pop off. All right, Barrow, it's been a while. I haven't used him like a couple of days, but yeah, you're him. You're very much him. Now, I'm sorry I'm not fighting people because you already know how the game goes, but let's go ahead and make that switch. I think to probably the next least likely character you're probably to run. So I'm gonna go with Halloween Easton. Halloween Easton is fine and dandy. Just the only reason I would say she's even worth mentioning is because if you kill somebody, get old gauge control. I don't care about the basic stats. I honestly don't even care about the basic stats. I think the basic stats is just a cherry on top. Because you fight a Fraudrin, you kill, you give everybody the ultimate. You give Hell her ultimate, which you giving team-wide revives. Not with Easton, not with Roxy, you know? So that's why I say they're in kind of the same boat for me. Honestly, we won. We won, I think. Whoa, hold on. Old girl can still work me. Because she is kind of stupid in terms of her AoEs. Oh, you going. Oh, more damage reduction. And I get blockaded. I mean, she is low though. So maybe she was just won't obliterate me like that. We gonna see. All right. All right, he revives. I heal whatever I healed. I think I'm dead. Also, I am content in keeping him at like whatever he's at. I think he's at 1-6 for me. I'm okay. I don't think I need that full heal. I mean, he still serves his purpose for me just fine. But yeah. So we kill here. Yeah, we got it. Okay, we got it. Because we finna kill like 2 people. We're gonna get another wave of what, 14? Well, 7. Another 7 right there. And Gage killed. Oh, they're gone. And also the gauge drain would take effect at like when their turn starts, right? But y'all saw Jinwoo had 2 right there, and you were like, damn, I just killed 2 people. Why is this gauge gone? Wait until the camera turns. The camera turns, you're gonna be straight. So moving on to Christmas Roxy. And then I guess the last and final thing that we can probably use is Red Jenna, because her offensive output is gonna be stupid. Telling y'all now. Now Roxy is also good too because you can use her as a link, but in this case we're gonna be talking about backline. So we got debuffs for Jinwoo. People are likely to run buff teams anyway, so that's gonna give us HP, and plus we're draining once we get a kill, which is rather simple with like Jinwoo, especially with his double damage. Yeah, see. Oh, and we got the double AoE. Yeah, these niggas cooked. These niggas are cooked. All right, so I'm noticing the damage off outright ain't even like crazy like that, but Sid should still die though. Okay. Only a little bit of blockading. That's not the end of the world. We do have damage cap, and we got the taunt from Beru, so. Ooh. Okay. No infect. Beru heals. Yeah, you go. But it's okay. Beru dying ain't even the end of the world. He just taking heat off everything else. Let's do that. I'm pretty sure those 2 skills together can kill. Never mind. Oh my god. I was wrong. I thought that they were capable. So off rip, I'm noticing, yeah, okay. So no extra added offense makes, well, obviously Jinwoo's blockaded, but if I had like an offensive backline, then I guess it would help in terms of damage, because I thought he could kill right there. Damage cap. Oh, we're at 130. Single target. On Cha. And also, she does have a stun if she comes out in the back as well. Oh, that's 50%. That's 50%. Oh, we can't even get them that low. But I think I ought to be able to get damage cap though. What's that? 6, and then this is 12, so we got damage cap. Yeah. Oh, and then Roxy. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Thank you, Roxy, for proving my point. Appreciate you. Can I get some merges like bro? I don't think we kill. Oh, we do. All right. Thank you, all stats. Okay. What else did I mention? Red Jenna. I think Red Jenna is pretty much gonna be it. If I do every, bro, if I did Secret, bro, this video will go for 30 minutes. I promise you. And I had to do honorable mentions. I'm not doing every single one, bro. I'll just mention them and say that they're good. You can use them, and then that's it. We're moving on. So Red Jenna, possibly the biggest. I swear I said somebody else. I said Sigurd. I should have wrote this shit down. I mentioned Halloween Easton, Christmas Roxy, Ragnarok Bond. I said Blue Jenna if you don't have Red Jenna. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. Horrifically. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. I covered you. Yeah, that's it. Zeldus. Oh my god, how could I forget Zeldus? We gotta use Zeldus. Yeah, 100%. We're using Zeldus in this video. I didn't mention Zeldus, but Zeldus overall is pretty good too. Because we got debuffs, Zeldus gonna instantly be good. 100%. Yeah. I forgot to even mention that, y'all. Sorry. To even think about that 20 minutes in, it's something that was nagging in my brain. I was like, what am I forgetting? I know I'm forgetting somebody. Zeldus gonna always be good. He's so future-proof, it's crazy. It's quite literally insane how future-proof bro is. Oh yeah, we got that double AoE though, so it really don't even matter. Plus all the attack we got. I don't care you doing double. We doing half the damage on crits. We got Jenna. We got Jenna to make up for that. It's that simple. Just chop them down. Then hell, oh yeah. We didn't get an extra buff strip, but it is what it is. Oh, we did. What? Oh, so Chop gonna handle this. Boom. Pop, pow. There you go. Go ahead, Cha. Pop off. I feel like I'm forgetting something else. Maybe because I'm not using the honorable mentions. That's probably why I feel like that. Yeah. I don't think they're ever going to make another festival that is a backline support. I think they fucked up making Ominous Nebula Soldiers. Just making him just... All I got to do is debuff, then I'm good. And I'm good? That's crazy. That's insane. So... where is... I said Ominous Nebula. I meant just Festival Soldiers. Because this is Ominous Nebula, and he's not good for that. But this guy, future-proofed forever. Forever, quite literally. Now, you could probably make up for the debuffs, some debuff discrepancy, is that the word? Discrepancy? Like, if you run out of debuff somehow, you could just always run Sario Link on somebody. And then use their skills, and then debuff, and then Zeldus is there. But Jinwoo got Infect, and he all set lower, so I think that's more than enough. That's more than enough. Plus, we double AoE him. Let's kill you, and then we can do these AoEs. Yeah. I think bro still dies, though. Barrel still dies 100%. If I have him Tarion Link, then sure, like, maybe you can have a shot at living, but I like, ever since that one guy commented, oh, just putting Tarion Link on Jinwoo is probably still the best thing, because once Barrel dies, he gonna die, you know? You might as well just give Jinwoo Tarion Link, because he doing what he's supposed to do. He taking the heat off everybody else. Heal, and then single target Barrel, and he dies. Oh, I'm alive. Okay. Didn't foresee that. Alright, Barrel. I only have 2 cards though. Alright, let's do this. And then we absorb 2 people. I don't think that kills though, unfortunately. Boink. Absorbed. Absorbed. Bro, lifesteal must be insane too. Unfortunately, we doing starter turn damage though. That haircut's crazy. Bro got the Iron Cane haircut. Y'all see that? Oh, he lived. His lifesteal must be stupid. Let me see. Oh, it's 32%. Well, 33%. All right, Beru. I want to see his level 3 Chai key. Have I seen this level 3? That looks pretty sick. All right, I'll take it. And I think I like her I think I like Beru's windscreen the most. Her windscreen second, and then Sun Jinwoo was probably last, which is crazy to say because he's the MC. But that is it. Thank y'all for watching. If y'all enjoyed the video, smash the like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, all that good stuff. Send this to somebody you know who can't make up their mind for the best backline for their solo leveling team. When in doubt, you can't go wrong with Zeldus, Nachi, or LR Liz. If you build them, bro, you have good backlines forever. But I would say for humans, Sigurd, Jenna, Red Jenna, Roxy, Easton. You might be thinking, damn, well, Easton is horrible. If you can get a kill, bro, you control and engage. At the end of the day, you're stopping people from getting their ultimates. If you don't like the fact that she gives 7% per like kill, you can use Roxy. Use Roxy, bro. She gives HP if you're debuffed and if the enemy has buffs. If you don't like them, run Zeldus. Zeldus is, if the enemy has debuffs, you get basic stats up to 24%. If you don't like nobody I mentioned, run the Nachi. I know you got the Nachi, bro. You get the Nachi for free, nigga. Look at this. Look at this. I'm finna learn you something. He finna teach you something. This shit literally gives you these characters. Hold on, not this. And you literally get the Nachi for free. You literally get a Ragnarok bond for free. If you don't go do this shit right now and get a Ragnarok bond on the Nachi, bro, we gonna have some problems. But if you made it to the end of the video, comment W backline. That way I know you made it to the very end. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. I think we could just talk about like what we want to showcase next. I think we could showcase. Probably an unknown of sort. An unknown of sort. Somebody was telling me like red bro. What's his fucking name? Freyr. They were saying run Freyr. And I don't know who else. Maybe Tier. Like a single target team or something like that. That could be cool. I mean, I know it probably won't do well, but like it's still like cool. Like in like the idea of it. He buffs single target and gives us basic stats. He buffs single targets, pierce, crit defense, crit resist, all that stuff, bro. I think I might give him Tarmian Link though, and then give him like Escanor or something, and then Freyr is gonna be Freyr. But yeah, peace out. Y'all stay good, and I'll see y'all in the next one.